Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another video. And today's video, I wanted to ask you guys the question: why did you start gaming? What made you pick up a controller, insert a game disc, put on a headset, and decide that you were officially now a gamer? What was that moment? What was your story? And I wanted to ask this because Drifter just made a video recently, and he actually explained his story. And I had this idea too, and I wanted to actually tell my story and explain why I became a gamer. And I want to get to know you guys and, know more about your story. Because obviously you guys are subscribed to this channel mostly for gaming. That's pretty much all I upload now. And who knows, maybe you guys have stuck around ever since before I made gaming videos. If that's the case, you're an OG, and thank you. But seriously though, gaming is a big part of my life, and obviously a big part of yours if you're watching this channel. So what is your story? Because everyone's story is different, and I would like to know. But let's begin the video and tell about my story. So for me personally, I've always been a big fan of gaming. I've just been a big fan of like electronic themed items or just media in general. Way back in the day when we had a home computer, I don't know if you guys remember having a local home computer in your house instead of laptops, like just the family computer, quote unquote, and that was if you were rich. But yeah, so the family computer, even way back in the day with things such as YouTube, I would personally really like to watch YouTube videos back when I got started in like 2005 and 2006. I saw the development of YouTube before I decided to become a YouTuber, and my sister would make me watch things like I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world on repeat because she was like 13 years old. But no, she was actually more like 10 years old. But anyway, yeah, I've been interested in electronics or just like media themed stuff like that all the time. And when I got my very first gaming console, which for me in my case was the Nintendo Wii for my 7th birthday, and I ended up getting 3 games. I got Mario Super Sluggers, which is a baseball Mario game. I got Wii Sports because that just came with the console. And I also got a game called Boom Blocks, which was a point-and-click destruction game. And those were my gifts for my 7th birthday. And my family, my whole entire family, aunts, uncles, cousins, everything, they all worked together because we weren't really a rich family or anything. They worked together to scavenge the money for me and my brother because we share our birthdays. They basically got us something that we both wanted, especially me, because I saw the advertisements for the Wii in the newspaper because I didn't have a smartphone back then, and I would keep these old logs of like Toys R Us ads, and I would be like, I really want this eventually one day. And it caught me completely by surprise, and I was extremely thankful. It was a surprise gift. And even before that, I was playing things like the Cartoon Network games on CartoonNetwork.com with my literal, absolutely unbearable internet. I remember there was a game on CartoonNetwork.com that just to get into the loading of the actual game took me over 1.5 hours. There was one time I remember specifically, it was all evening. I remember loading up this Cartoon Network game on our horrible Wi-Fi when I was super young, and the game took, I think, this was the worst day, it took 5 to 6, maybe even 8 hours just to load. From loading screen and the bar going from left to right to the game's menu. And by then I had to go to sleep, and I'd be like, I just want to play for an hour. Because I waited so long, but I cared. And then when I got the Wii, I enjoyed it so much. You have no idea. I enjoyed playing with the Wii. I enjoyed getting games for the Wii. I enjoyed playing games with my cousins, my friends. And it was super amazing for me. And we had such a good time that we eventually got a follow-up console, which we got the Nintendo DS a year later, back in 2008. That was my other handheld. So that way I could have a home console and a portable console, essentially. And then there was a gap where I didn't have a console for a while. And then came along the Xbox 360, and I got that in the end of its life cycle in 2012. And my god, the Xbox 360 literally changed my life, because that's the game console where I met my friends. That's where I started making gaming YouTube videos. That is where it started, all just online in general. I actually had stable enough internet that I could play Xbox Live and I enjoyed it so much that I still to this day prefer online games more than I do campaign single-player games now, because of just the sheer factor of how that gaming's evolved over time. You can be so social with it, and gaming's become a privilege for us to have as a job. It's an entertainment industry. It's what YouTube and Google and Twitch and Mixer and all these famous people now like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie blew up from. And I never thought in my life that gaming would be a literal job where you could actually end up having enough money to make yourself economically stable and do this for a living. I admire that so much, and I aspire to be that level one day. I really, really hope you guys end up enjoying this con, so I have the privilege to serve you and be able to do my dream. I seriously do. And it just all started literally with a stepping stone. And that stepping stone was my family actually getting me a freaking console. Just by surprise, just because they could, just because they wanted to be nice. I always had the interest, but I don't think I ever would have followed through if it wasn't for my family jumpstarting. Because I was a little kid. I didn't have a job. I didn't have money. I had no amount of allowance money to be able to earn that thing at a reasonable rate. And by the time I probably would have earned it, considering the poor status of our family at the time, it probably would have been like outdated anyway, the Wii. And I am just glad that I had that opportunity. So I thank my whole entire family for allowing me to be able to do that. I also thank YouTube for making gaming as big as it is. Or just the internet for making it as big as it is. Because originally this was considered something that was a pastime. And sometimes now it even gets a bad reputation. But for the most part, the reputation of it is good. And my story with gaming is that it went from a hobby to becoming my dream. And I'm very happy to say that. So let me know what your story is in the comment section down below, guys. What made you start gaming? Did somebody end up getting you a console as a gift? Did you play it one time at a friend's house? Did you randomly happen to see an ad in the newspaper like I did and wanted a Wii? Let me know in the comment section down below what your experience is with gaming. It could be anything, and I really want to know. Anyways, guys, I hope you ended up enjoying. If you did, please consider dropping a thumbs up. It's always tremendously appreciated. And that will be able to let you guys tell me you want to see more videos like this in the future. And why not subscribe? I make videos every single day. And I also live stream on top of it. There will be a link down below for my Twitch in the description. But yeah, guys, I hope you ended up enjoying. Once again, if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed another YouTube video from the most unique YouTuber you'll ever see. Thank you for watching, guys, and peace out.